Okay, test. I think my sound's there. Hopefully. Tell me if my sound's there or if I am mute. But hello, I am Devin, half of Dads and Dice, and I am back after what feels like a pretty long hiatus of doing a solo Wednesday night stream here. Just had a lot going on this last couple months, it feels like. But here I am, and I'm back. I actually can't remember if I did a single one in the month of June, but we're starting off July strong, and I should be here for basically all of July with some solo streaming, with the exception of one. I know I will be out of town for one, but all the rest will be good. But yeah, so to get back into the swing of things, I wanted to do a game I was very familiar with. So I am doing Ezra and Nehemiah. I'm actually right now just double checking that I started with the right amount of, yeah, 3 food, 5 silver, 6 workers. Yeah, so I'm doing Ezra and Nehemiah. I've played this game a pretty good amount now. I don't know exactly how many times, but I probably soloed it 8 to 10 times. I know I did this on a stream back when it first came out, and yeah, just here to play it again. So I'm going to do a really brief rundown of the game, although I always do a brief rundown, but this one's going to be pretty quick and brief because I'm just going to get to the game. So let's switch it over to our top view, and boom, there we are with the sprawling Ezra and Nehemiah. So Ezra and Nehemiah is I guess, action selection type of system where you're going to be playing cards down in your little tableau here, one at a time, typically. And then you're going to do one of the 3 different colored banner actions, either the red, the gray, or the blue. And depending on how many banners are face up is the strength of that action that you are going to be taking. We are going to play a total of 6 cards, so you'll play 1, 2, 3, and then you will play on top after that until you've played 6 cards, and that will be one round of the game. We're going to play 3 total rounds of the game. And yeah, so we'll just be doing the different actions, and the different actions correlate to different sections of the board, if you will. So the red one typically has to do, or not typically, it does have to do with these Levites here. So it's putting Levites, it is rebuilding or decorating the temple. And then it is sacrificing to the altar here to satisfy the prophets. I think it's prophets, yeah. So that is the red action there. The gray action has to do with rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem. So the first thing you'll do is clear the rubble from whatever space, and then you will have the chance to rebuild, placing one of your rebuild cards on there and getting the bonus. There are also 4 gates that you can build, and these are the gates here, and there's kind of some placement bonus if you place next to a wall next to a gate or a gate next to walls, and it can be friendly. Both people can take advantage. Yeah, that is the gray action, and then the last action, the blue action, has to do with the putting the scribes out here, and it is, I think that's I don't remember, temple tiles, Torah tiles, can't remember exactly what they are called, but it's getting these tiles that are your various rule breakers or benefits, you know, if this, then that type of benefits, or tenting around the city to teach the Torah and gaining some benefits along the way there. Yeah, that is the blue action. So it will be doing, as I said, 6 turns, and then a part of your turn is going to also be doing these different various trades down here on the bottom. You'll typically be trading coins for goods or goods for coins, and yeah. That's really it. The AI has their own deck, so we'll flip over one of these cards. It'll first dictate the trade that they will potentially do, and then the second will be the actual action that they do. So they have 6 action cards. They will always do the same 6 actions each round, but they have, how many gates are there in this game? 4, 8, I guess 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So 10 of the gate cards, so that will be different from round to round. in between rounds, we have a little oh, I'm shuffling, not my complete deck. We have some inter-round scoring. Yeah, and that's basically it. That is the game. So that's it. I'm gonna get started. I think I start with 3 cards. Start with 3 or 4. I can't even remember now. I'm certain it's 3. It's got to be 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe I'm not certain it's 3. Now I have to double check. I think you start with 3. I did all of setup without having to look at the rule book, and then this. 2 player setup. Give each player this. Character calls drawing 4. I am wrong. Draw 4 to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And so I'm going to start off saying, before I even look at my cards, a lot of my strategy in this game is dictated by what these various tiles are, especially in the solo game, because you can get some things that combo with whatever else you're going to do. And so right away I see that when it comes to the gray action, probably not going to be something I focus on, because none of these, so the top row is in game scoring. The middle rows here are your kind of your bonuses, rule breaker, that kind of stuff. And there is nothing that has to do with the gray rebuilding Jerusalem there. So then I look at the other two, and the other two both are relatively equal. So you have this bottom section here where both of these have to do with the red action, or helping with the red action. It's getting these flame bumps during the, I think that's the preparing for the Sabbath, and then every time you get to one of these orange ticks, getting a little bit of a benefit. So that's a pretty cool little combo there. And then if you look, these two here have these little blue guys. The blue guys are the actual scribes that you place here. And so those have to do with placing scribes out. And then the others, I honestly really like this one. I actually like all those. And that, oh, that also has to do with blue. So it's either going red or it's going blue. I think I'm going to lean toward blue, just initially here, because one, I've played a strategy that has to do with basically getting those and hammering the red. I've not ever had one here that gets this little, I can't remember what those blessings, get the blessings when you place a scribe. And then cheaper scribes, so it just goes hand in hand. But then the other part of that is, I see here, has to do with having scribes down here. So when it comes to end game, that one looks pretty good. So honestly, I think I'm going to focus on a blue strategy action. So I'm going to flip my hand over here, and either one could go here. So it really kind of stinks. This would be the side I'd want to, well, I say that. There's this. Let's just see here. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to play this teacher first. And I did not put out food on the temple. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, I believe. I'd like to, sorry, I thought I had it all perfectly set up here. Set up. Highest row 3, second highest, third highest. Yeah. Yeah, and so, well, now it's interesting because, what do I have? Man, I hate to use my people for it, but I like this trade and I like the selling of the food. Because typically I can get enough food, and especially if I am going to be placing scribes and say claim this to where I don't have to feed them. And this is a good like influx of money. So right now I could sell the 3 food that I start with that I don't know where I placed. I could sell it for 6 coins. However, if when I played this card I was here, let's see. So kind of the other options is I could play this and put one of my guys here in order to kind of boost the action. And and it'd be enough to get Ezra, and then using Ezra next turn or I could kind of do the opposite and get this first. Decisions. Let's do it this way. You know what? Let's use Ezra first, but actually, instead of getting this or Ezra, I will still use this. I'm going to get a coin, but I'm also going to have to spin that coin because I'm going to skip a row here. So I'm going to do that and put this here. And I will claim this food. And then I'm going to do the trade. I'm going to sell all 4 food for 8 money. 2, 6, 8. Yeah, and that gives me a lot of flexibility with my future trades. Okay, but now it's over to them. So we're going to flip this. So they are going to trade at the Watergate. So they have to pay 1 coin to the Watergate, which is here, and then 1 coin to the supply. And they're just going to get 1 bump up this. And then instead of getting food, somewhere on this thing here shows, yeah, instead of getting food, they get a silver, so they get a silver back. And we're going to flip this, and this says if they have at least 1 worker and at least 2 gold, which they do, they're going to build a gate. And so we're going to look at starting from the Watergate, which is there. They're going to clear the rubble, gaining blessings and gold per rubble clear, so they only have 1. They're going to do that. Build the target gate or wall. Oh, and they're going to spend the 3 gold, and they will build the Watergate. So they're actually going to get all their money back that they did. They build that. They put a guy here. Instead of that, no, they will get that. That is their lowest blessing. They're all the same, so just going to be the topmost there. Easy, simple. Oh, and I'm sorry. I should have put... So I started with... I should talk real fast about my starting here. I started at the sheep gate and the old gate. I have free reign. I can choose whatever I wanted. These are typically the 2 I just like. I find gold useful basically at any and all stages of the game, especially late game, and same with coins. These more situational for when I need them. So that's what I did that. You start with some random tiles here. I started with my least favorite of this one because it only has a 6 storage limit, and it cost 8 coins to flip. Technically, I could flip that, but anyway. It does give you a gold, which is nice for getting this third row early. But man, I feel like the limitation and how much it cost is not worth it. The flip side, I got my favorite of this tile. Normally it's either one of the blessings or a gold, and I got the one that had the gold. This one, pretty neutral on. I typically never like this exchange of 2 coins to 1 food. And then I haven't looked to see what this is. Flame Bump, my least favorite there for this setup. And this one I actually do like. So normally one of these is higher than the other, and you get no other bonus. This one, they're all the same, and you get a bonus, and it stays true on the other side. So anyway, that's my starting. I was supposed to draw a card at the end of my turn. Okay. So now I have this musician, which is a good way of getting food back. I don't really know exactly what my food costs are going to be, so I don't know that I want to use it just yet. What I think I might do is go ahead and place this gatherer down. Six. I definitely want to get here by the end of the round. So I have to kind of think. It means I need to get Ezra, so this bumps up, so then I can skip this. I also like, if I get there, that helps on the food too. I also really like this one at the preparing for the Sabbath. You get a couple coins, get to do a last minute trade. I also really like this one, but I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I say that. So here, my options are, I could place this blue guy down. I'd have 5 blue symbols, or blue banners. I actually really like this one too. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do the musician here. I've got 4 banners. Objectively so much worse than 5. So if I did this top trade, which costs 2, I get a white. I did this bottom trade that costs 3, I get 2 whites. I could use all those whites to flip this. It gives me another person relatively early. I would love to do this bottom one, but I just don't think I can realistically afford it. Because it would cost 6, 7. Man, I don't know that I would have enough money to do the other things I want to do. Okay, I'm going to, because I don't want to pay the coins, I'm going to just use the 4 banners to spend 2 money. And I'm going to claim Ezra here. So I get this card, and it is going to go, and I realize I did not plan my board right. It is going to go right here. giving me a forever blue. What's going on, Matt? Game's going good. Just starting it off. Yeah, man, I love it too. I was saying, I just love how much what's happening here can really like dictate and direct what you're doing. Okay, so back to what I was thinking. So I took Ezra. Man, I really want to be greedy and spend the 6. I could get punished really hard, but I think I'm going to do it. Oh, hang on. Maybe I don't, now that I think about it. So Ezra gave me a, whatever this is, charcoal cinder. So, I mean, I'm thinking, I want to go ahead and get this flipped. The other option would be to buy this stuff and sell it later. Losing out on the black is, this is why I do not like this one. It's just such a limiting with only 6 slots. Losing out on the black is not the end of the world, but it's like so good to flip this one. Spin the 6, then I only have to spin 1. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if this is right or going to pay off correctly, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spin the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To do this bottom trade, getting 2 white and 2 brown, and I'm just going to end up losing 1 black in it. Okay. Next, over to them. I do also really like how just snappy their turns are. They don't have 5, but they got 2, so they're going to pay the East Gate, which is the bank. So we're going to spend 2 coins to get a gold. You know what? When I took this worker, I took it from this supply instead of theirs. So that should be like that. Then we're going to flip this. They have a worker. They have a gold. They are going to take the lowest tile. There is 2 choices. You split this to the right. So they're going to take this one. Just somewhat of a bummer because it means every time I use that, not that I wanted that, but I'm going to have to pay them. And it cost them 1 gold. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. Now, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I keep ending up with 1 extra. Man, I'm just going to play this. I actually don't think I'm going to buy food. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to buy food, and we're going to hope that I can sustain otherwise. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue banners. So I'm going to come up to this row here. I'm going to place this guy here. I do lose a point for that one. And then now I don't have to pay any of my people in here, or excuse me, feed any of those people in there. So, and then I'm not going to do this musician's trade, because I think with not paying these people, I don't pay this. So at the moment I owe these 2, 3. We'll figure out where these guys are. Oh, but more importantly, I have this coming back to me. Yeah, we're going to make it work. We're going to figure it out. I think. I'm going to try to figure it out. Okay. That's it for me. They're going to do a trade at the fountain gate. They do have a coin. Fountain gate is just one of the neutral ones here. So they get a orange bump. And here, they don't have this. They have 0 to 1 gold, so they are just going to get 2 gold. Okay. Over to me. How many cards do I have in my hand? 2. Okay, interesting. Well, this is, I mean, at this point, this is the one I want to play. So I'm going to put this down right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 banners, and I'm only going to use 5 of them. Oh, is that right? I don't have gold to go up top, so... oh, I'm sorry. I should have spent this gold to go right here. You know what? I could play greedy. I could claim this. Let's think about this. I like this because it lets me score more. But I also like this because I could technically kind of get greedy and use this to potentially beat him if he doesn't do a lot of flames. So I think I'm going to do that. We're going to see what happens. This is really a, I'll call it greedy play. But yeah, so I'm going to use my 5 of my 7 banners to go here. And spend 3 coins. Oh, you know what? I claim this first, and then I've done this. So I've done 3 blessings. So a 1, a 2, a 3. So I do have at least 1 bump. Gives me a food. So I am good on my food. Yeah. Yeah, good on my food. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to spend 1 at the Valley Gate. Is that the one he bought? No, he bought the Water Gate. Valley Gate's here. Here. To just get 1 more white. And then next turn I need to not do a trade so that I can upgrade this. Okay, I'm good with that. Decent turn. So he is going to sheep gate. He does have a coin to spend up there and just get a red bump here. And he does have 2 here, so he is going to start at the sheep gate. He's going to build a wall. He's going to take these 2. They basically turn into gold. And then he's going to spend 3 gold in order to, and I don't know that I shuffled this. Let's see. In order to build a wall section here. And then, neat thing happens. Because he connected to my gate, I get 3 coins. He also gets 3 coins. But more importantly, I get 3 coins. 2, 3. Okay, I like that. Ooh. Yeah, so then it is over to me. I should have drawn one more. Okay. So, as you can see, I have no more blue, but I do think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. So I got 2 options here. I could buy a gold and claim something on the top row. Not top row, excuse me, this row. I could also, let's see, how many, I'm going to get a total of 10. I could also just use this to score points. Which is not bad. Okay, so this scores points. This lets me get a couple coins, do a trade. I don't know, maybe I lean toward the points. And this is like free bumps and stuff. Let's see, if I took this guy, man, the points, I'm going to go for the points. I feel like too good to not at the moment. It's not something I would typically do, something I would go for an engine builder. Let me think what I want to do after this. I honestly think, my hope is he does not get more flame bumps and 3 more carries me to winning. So I'm going to stick this guy down here. Planning to do gray after this. And really I'm going to use gray to do resources. So we're going to put that guy down. Yeah, and I don't want to do his trade. So I'm going to put this guy down. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spin these 3 white cubes here to flip this, getting another worker. Ooh. Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm doing that. And then instead of doing any of the gray banners, I'm going to do the blue banners. And I'm sorry, on my last turn, I used 5 of 7 blue banners. I should have used the last 2 to just get 110. So, and the reason is because I'm thinking I'm about to do that again. No, I'll be a short one, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to use 5 of my 6 banners. And it's going to cost me 3 plus a coin to him, actually, because I got to go up this path. And I'm going to claim this one, lose another point, but it will definitely pay itself off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. Over to him. He has 4 coins, not 5, so he's going to spend 2, one supply and 1 to the Valley Gate to get a gold. Not there, this. And then doesn't have 2 workers, does have 2 gold, so he is going to start here and build this wall. So he'll pull this, it becomes a gold, and then he'll spend 3 gold to put this here. And so nothing happens here because it's not touching any gates, but later on, if either of us build this gate, it connects. I should draw. Okay. I don't have a way of getting 3 coins, do I? Oh, no. That's the opposite. The last card is the one that sells wood for coins, which really stinks because I want to do that right now. That's a big old bummer. I'm sure it is. Yes, it is. Oh, man. Because had I had that, I could have used this guy in here, which is basically worth another 2 points for the card I'm going to tuck. Alright, so what should I do instead here? Okay. If I keep this guy out, I have to feed him. I don't have enough to feed him. Man, bummer all around. I'm a coin short. Yeah, I'm a coin short from having this. What to do here? You know what? Hang on. So I placed this first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have one more bump. Doesn't help me with coins right now. But I may take this gold. You're coming to say "oh night" to me? Okay. Oh night.
I'm playing this again.
I'm playing this again. Good night. Go to mommy. That was Luna. She wanted to say "oh night" to everybody. Man. Let's think. I could... Not being able to put this guy in stinks. Also, not being able to afford another worker stinks. So, what doesn't stink? What doesn't stink is like flipping this soon. So is there somewhere, I could have a total of 5 gray banners. Yeah, okay. Let's play, unfortunately I'm not doing a, yeah, no, I'm not, I don't want to do a trade. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to play this one. So I'm going to have 5 gray banners. What is that? There's red. Is there anything that's not red? I mean, that's the only spot I can go, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to make this orange. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I got 5 gray banners, so this is 2, 4, 5. So I'm going to take all those. Yeah. I'm going to take all those. And then, instead of doing a trade, I'm going to spend these 4 to flip this, and I get a gold. Yeah, good with that. And I draw this. Okay. And then he starts at the muster gate. He does not have 3 coins. He comes here. He doesn't have that, doesn't have that. So he is just going to clear some rubble starting at the muster gate, which is the one I think out of play. Oh, right here. And going this way. So he's going to clear these, and it just is 2 gold for him. Okay, and then that is it for the first round. So we can flip this over for both of us here. And I'll do his really quick. Actually, I'll do mine really quick. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can do his first. So resolve the prophet's judgment. So he doesn't care about this stuff here. He only cares about his own board here. So if he's to the left of whichever one this is, he can get -1 point. If he's to the right of this one, he gets 2 points. And if he's in the middle like he is now, he gets a gold. And then we're playing on the 2-star. So he is going to gain 2 silver per worker he has. He doesn't have any workers. He's going to gain victory points to equal to the row value of the highest scroll. So he's only on row 1, so he gets 1 point there. He's going to gain 1 victory point per gatekeeper he has. He has 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Per scribe he has 1. And per Levite he has 1. His rightmost blessing is on 2. 1, 2. And golden space is passed here, which is 0. 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we're going to shuffle all their focus and scheme cards. And then that's it for him. What's going on, Michael? Appreciate you jumping in here for some Ezra and Nehemiah. Okay, and then it's to me, so prepare for the Sabbath for me. I use these guys as either farmers here, where they gain, this would gain me a food and 2 coin, or laborers here, where he could either give me resources and coins. So really, here's, I can tell you my decision point. And it might depend on the cards I have. It does depend on the cards I have. So I'm going to need to feed 3 people because I don't feed these people and you never feed the Levites. So I have a gatekeeper here, 4 people, and then these 2 people here. And I have 3 food. So I can come here, I can get a food, and I'll have enough food and 2 coins left over. I can also come here, get a gold, and I can basically use these 2 coins for a food. So it's, do I want to end up with 2 coins, or do I want to end up with an extra gold? And I can tell you based on my trade options here, 2 coins doesn't really help me going into the next round, but a gold and slamming down this old gate here does help me to boost my coins back up. So that is most likely the route that I am going to go here. Yeah, because if I can get the coins to then buy people, we're going to do that. We're going to take the gold. We're going to turn that 2 coins into food, so then I have 4 food, which comes to the Sabbath part. Oh, and then part of preparing for the Sabbath, you do need to prepare for the Sabbath, so I have 3 bumps here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that gives me a gold. I should have looked at that. I should have moved this blessing, but that's okay. But I might have not taken the gold and taken the money. Which do I want? Or I trade the 6 and get 2 workers. Okay. Let's stick with what we did, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that I finished preparing for the Sabbath by doing those. Had I had moved this instead, I could have gotten a bump here, which is a couple extra silver, but I didn't. I screwed up. So, I also should have gotten a red blessing when I did that, because I've got one from this, I got one from the cross, and then that. So that, yeah, I should be at 3 there. Okay, so then I pay 1 food. I did all that. Lose 2 victory points if you choose or cannot feed. I fed, and then I'm going to tuck cards, and I got 2 options in tucked cards here. Both are good. Both at the moment score dang near the same amount of points. So right, I'm going a strategy where I'm putting a lot of stuff up here. So this scores per the highest 2 you have. So at the moment I got 1 on level 3, 1 on level 5, so that scores 5 points. This one here is per worker you have in there. So I have 5 plus an additional, so it's worth 6 points. So this is worth 5 points, this is worth 6 points, and I will be doubling it based off what this does. So the thought would be like, oh, it's a clear cut, take the teacher. But when it comes to the trades, I will probably never be at a time where this teacher benefits me. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, so if I put 2 in the top row, this becomes worth 8 points. This I have to have 7 workers out there, and I'm already at 5. So I think ultimately I'll get more points for this. It's just the trade is what holding me back. This trade is significantly better. I'm gonna tuck the scholar solely because there will be times where I think the 3 might just be more beneficial. So we're going to tuck this, and then you score all your tucked. At the moment, I only got 1. So again, that is 6. It's 1 plus 1 for each scribe. So 6. And then I have this that scores the, I don't remember exactly how it reads, but it scores your lowest tucked one 2 times. And so this one will always score 2 times. So it is going to be 12 points. Yeah. The altar leader gains a new worker, so I am the altar leader, so I get another worker here. These guys come back here. I am low on workers because I've stuck so many up there, but that's all right. This is my hand. I want to shuffle that, and then I'm going to shuffle this pile here. And yeah, we're back to the top for round 2. So I'm in a decent spot to keep slamming guys up there. At some point, I'm going to want to like probably slow that down. Not get my deck confused. And then he gets this. He is first player in the second round. Okay. So he's Sheepgate. He is going to spend 1 to get a red bump. And then doesn't have 2 workers, does have 2 of this, so he's going to build another wall. Guy's building another wall, starting at Sheepgate, coming this way. So he is going to clear these 2. That gives him 2 gold. Then he spends 3 gold to build this wall here. Okay. Oh, we needed to move these guys. So now you have to be at 4. And, oh, I'm sorry. I was between. I got a bump there. Okay. Now they're at 4 and 14. Not bad, so I'm not losing points. It's really, this is going to pay off because I'll never have to go do altar stuff. And truthfully, at this point, I'd be very surprised if he like surpasses me because I'm going to get to 7. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if he surpasses me if he didn't do it in the first round. Okay, so decisions. Okay, so part of me really wants to sell both my gold in order to then be able to buy 2 more workers. However, doing a 3 red action is not fun. I can use the lookout, and I'd have 3 blue. So I could use the lookout. I'd have 3 blue. And I could come get Nehemiah, which does give me another gold. What to do here? using this. These two together can get me to 5. I could use these 2 gray. I could use these 2 gray, make it 4 gray. Get a bunch of brown to sell to get some gold. That's not a bad idea. I unfortunately wouldn't clear a blessing spot. This needs 3. Be a waste. Very tough. I could also use that 4 to clear here. Man, it's my space would then be a problem. Man, I'm sorry, I'm in a tough decision spot. Okay. There was something I could do that got me a gold. Oh. Be placing Nehemiah. The thing I don't like about that move is the workers. I buy 1. Let's see, if I stay ahead, I'll get 2 more free through the game. Maybe this is my best bet. I guess I'm going to try it. And also, yeah, alright, we're just going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the blue action. So I have 4 blue banners here. I'm only using 3 of them. And I'm going to do this, spending 2 coins. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I need those coins to buy the people. You know what? Maybe I do this instead. I'm going to use the lookout. Do the same thing. Spend those 2 coins to get Nehemiah here, which gives me a white and a gold. That this is my best thing, but this is what I'm going to do. So I got a white and a gold. And then the trade. I guess we'll do the trade. This doesn't feel right. I'm not going to do the trade. I'm not going to do the trade. We're going to see if we can do it without. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Over to them. They're going to do the fountain gate. They do have a coin, so they'll get an orange blessing. And they do have 2 gold. They just keep building wall sections. So they're going to come here. They're going to build this one. They'd get 2 gold and spend 1 in order to put this. And then they will get 2 resources. So for them, that's just 2 gold back. And I'm sorry. They should get this. They should have gotten all. They should have gotten 2 foods. This is silver for them here. I messed up. A blessing, which is a bump, which is another silver. And then 2 more silver. I slightly messed up, but they got stuff now, so it should be alright. Okay. Back over to me. Okay. Okay, I got a couple options here. I could use this singer. I could use this singer to dump this to the altar, giving me a gold this way. And then I'd have up to 4 gold to spend. I could also end up using those gold using those gold here. I could use the teacher to put one here, because that is 6 banners. Man, I'm just low on money. What's I could also, let's see, I have 3 banners. Get a food. I could use a person to get a food. To get a person. Use a person to get a food to get a person. Oh, and if I move... Well, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to use the teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To put this here, which cost 1 gold. Yeah, it cost 1 gold. Okay, hold on. I like this. When I placed a person in the temple, I get a bump. I also should have gotten a bump when I placed Nehemiah in the temple. So I should have gotten 2 bumps there. So one's going to give me this, which gives me a gold. The other would give me 2 food. Okay. And then... Ooh. And then, now that I have that, can I feed these people? We're going to figure it out, but I think this is worth it. I'm going to spend the 2 food for 4 coins. 2, 3, 4. And then I have this, and I can either get a coin, or I could do a flip. I'm going to flip a tile, but first I'm going to place this here for a gold. And then I'm going to flip this one, and when I flip it, so it costs 3 gold. When I flip it, I can pull back a worker. Okay, that was a decent move there. Yeah. I'm going to draw a card. Okay. And then over to them. It should be their 3rd. Yep. They're going to go to the Valley Gate. They do have 5 coins. So 1 goes to the Valley Gate, the other to the supply, and they get 2 gold. If they have a worker, they don't. They have 2 gold. So they're going to spend 2 gold to get a worker and 2 flame bumps. Boop, boop. An orange. Boop. They're like rip-roaring. They're orange. Most time I always see them do it pretty evenly. Okay. Okay, now... I do still need to figure out how to feed these people, but... Let's see. I have the person to buy gold. So I could buy gold, and then I could sell gold. If I buy 5 gold... Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I'm going to spend 5. I'm going to do the trade. Yeah, I'm going to do the trade. I spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 goes to the east. Oh, the east is one of the free gates up there. I'm going to get 2 gold. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do the blue banner again. It's my last person. I'm going to put them here. I gain a point. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then, oh, when I did the gold trade, I will gain 1 silver. Okay. I'm good with that. We're going to figure out how to make this work. I'm good with that. They're going to old gate. They have no gold. When they don't do a trade, dang it, they've done most of the trades, but I think they've missed 2. They're supposed to get bumps. I'm sorry, I'm off on their thing. They've had a lot of silver most of this game, so I'm going to say I missed 2. Anyway, they didn't do the trade. They have a person, they have 2 gold, so they are going to build a gate. They're going to start an old gate going this way. So first they're going to clear this rubble, and they're going to spend 3 gold to build the valley gate, giving them lots of silver. They will put their worker here, and they get to pull up, what is that? That's a tent, just gold for them. And then this connects, so they get 2 more silver. So they are flush with silver. Okay. I should have 4 cards in my hand. Okay, I'm playing 3 more. So if I play this, yeah, let's try this. I'm going to play this, the singer. I have no more people to put out as Levites, so I'm not doing that. But I do have 1 Levite and 3 banners. So how am I getting food? Hold on. Is the scholar who buys food? No. Alright. I'm going to buy food because one of the next 2 cards let me buy food. So I mean, I could get 1 point and buy some food. But honestly, I think it's better to just, I'm going to use only 1 banner. And I'm going to torch this cinder for a gold. And then I'm going to sell gold. And it's how much am I going to sell? And you have to sell at least 2 for 6 coins. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason being, I want to buy 2 more people. And so here's what I'm thinking. I could sell 1 more, and I can go claim something on the top row. This is a decent amount of victory points for me. So I definitely want to claim that before them. could also take this, which makes doing blue actions easier. If I buy people, six, seven. I also could sell 2 more and be able to flip this. But I don't think that one is worth it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to sell the other gold. I did a trade, so I get another silver. Yeah, I technically was 1 short there, so that's what I'm going to do. This next action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I haven't exactly enough banners, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to go, or he's going to water. He has plenty. 2, 4, 4. Oh, he also owns the water gate, so it cost him 1 less. And he's going to get 2 bumps here. And a gold in that. Oh. I grabbed my gold from going to the altar. I didn't actually move my pip there. Oh, and I'm sorry. I also, when I placed this, forgot to move a blessing. I don't know. I'm going to do orange just because these are coming up. We'll see. I should have drawn a card. Okay, he did that. And then doesn't have to. He's going to build another wall section. So starting at the water gate, going here. Basically, he's going to clear this. Becomes gold. He'll use that gold to go here. It gives him a person and 2 silver. Well, I feel like I'm having a good round. He's definitely having a good round. Okay. So, here's my way of buying food. But I don't need to buy food if we're going to do this. I'm going to do the trade first, so I'm going to spend 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The fish gate is here. To get 2 people. Mommy's sleeping. She fell asleep putting you to sleep. Maybe you should go join her. What's going on, Pat? Devin, this makes me want to go finish you. You do need to do that. But yes, I'm glad you made it for sure. No, you need to go to bed. She just shook her head at me whenever I said, if you're going to sit there, come around this way. Anyway, I got distracted on what I'm doing. I spent this for workers. Hey, she said, Mommy is sleeping here. You know Mommy's going to not be happy that you... Alright, so you have to just watch. You can't touch, right? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Can you wave? Can you wave at the camera? See, you're up there. See you? See the picture of you up there? Oh. Wave. This is little Luna here. Anyway, I'm going to have to probably put her to bed here in a second. Let me finish my turn so I don't forget what I'm doing. All right, so I bought 2 people. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue banners. So I'm going to just go all the way to the top here. because this is worth 1 point for each of the people down here. And there's a decent amount. And it gives me this 3 food. She's way cuter than me. Yes, yeah, she gets that from Lacey, as you can see. Don't you? You can say hi. Yeah, there you go. Can you say hi, Pat? Okay, maybe not. I promise she's not a mute. When I did the trade, I should have gotten a silver. And that's it. I think that was really good. Yes. You what? Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, and I'm going to take a quick pause, and stranger danger, she's smart. That is very true. I'm going to take a quick pause, and I am going to go put her to bed. So give me a second. Okay, test. There we go. Yeah, so Lacey was totally asleep. Had no idea that she left the room. It's also, I don't know where any of y'all are at in the world. Pat, I don't know where you are. But anyway, it's 9:35 here. She's 3. She should definitely be asleep. Anyway, party animal. I just went. It's over to them for their last turn. They're going to do a trade at the fish gate. They got enough money for everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1 to the fish gate here. They're going to get 2 people. This is like best case for them on the last turn because people give them money back. All right. And they are going to, they got 2 people. They're going to do the temple area. So the first thing they're going to do is pay 2 gold to place a Levite, getting them this back. 2, 2, 2, 2. For each Levite, they're going to place a gold in the temple. So 1 silver. I'm pretty sure they place on the lowest leftmost, but I do have to check that. They actually don't do this action all that often, or I personally feel like. Temple, when building. Placing gold, always place in the leftmost incomplete column, filling lower spaces before those above it. So they got 2. They're going to spend these 2 gold to place these here, and it's going to give them a silver. Whoops, back here. Yeah, that is that. Which is good because they could have gotten, altar bumps there. I don't want them getting more altar bumps. So that's it for them. Creepy, you know where I'm at. Yeah, you were just literally talking about Legacy of You. Okay, my last action. I would love to slam another guy up in the temple. Is that a possibility? No, because I didn't spend my 2 gold from doing it that time. So it is not a possibility. Silver. Sorry, I'm covering that one. Okay, what do I want to do here? Who am I tucking? Let's think about that. So I'm definitely going to tuck this guy because he's for stuff up there. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. I might tuck this one. Let's put her down there. I don't have a way of getting silver. What I could do is, man, I could really just go all in on shoving people up there. So here's my thoughts. If I do the blue action again, 5. Oh no, I'm a person short because I was gonna say I could use this person to get the extra 2 silver, but I wouldn't have the person. But this one is worth 1, 2, 3. You know what? Like I always forget, when I placed this temple person, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, when I placed that temple person, I should have gotten a blessing. So let's think about this. I could. One, two. You know what I could do? This is what I could do, and this is what I want to do. I'm going to get a purple blessing. Yeah, I'm going to get a purple blessing. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down the gatherer. And I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, I am... This is fine. It's what I'm gonna... No, oh, this is the wrong person. Dang it. I was thinking if I could pick up a bunch of white and sell it, I could do this trade. Man. I'm in a tough spot here. I have enough food. I have actually plenty of food. Well, I say plenty. I have exactly enough food with this person. And flipping this lets me reuse one of these people. So it's definitely what I want to do. It's how do I want to do it? It's kind of a bummer here. So I want to tuck this one, but I want to use this action to flip this, which is... what's going on, Ken? Yes, it is a lot of stuff. This kid has me running Linux commands. What did you just tell us your oldest was? 16? 14? I want to say it was a lower teen. And sorry, you guys know my memory is bad. But yeah, Ken, appreciate you jumping in. Yes, this is a lot of stuff here. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long trying to decide what this final move is going to be. It's unfortunately none of these others. You know what? I take that back. I mean, scoring blessings is 4 points. This one's actually less than that. Yeah, you know what? I have convinced myself. Let's use the Mason. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even have to use this person. Okay, so let's see here. If I have 6 banners, but I don't have the stuff to build. I think it's probably worth it just to go ahead and flip this. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, there's no like really great spot. This takes 4. Yeah, that takes 4. I could put this here in order to have enough banners, but I don't have the material. So I'm just going to do that. What I am going to do is use this person here in order to get another white and a food. Where's 2 coins better? Dang it. No, that's probably better, I think. Another white and another food in order to sell. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm then going to do the auxiliary. Oh, I'm sorry, and I should have gotten the red here, which gives me a gold. I'm then going to do the trade, so I'm going to spend all 4 whites to get 8 coins. And then as part of this, instead of getting the silver, I'm going to use all 8 coins to flip this, giving me the bump here and a purple. Okay. I think that's good. Now I don't have a limit. 18 almost. Oh, okay. Oh, Pat, break time from work, good time to watch. So Pat, you're an English teacher. Oh, and then I don't have a card to draw right now, so I'll do that here in a second. You're an English teacher, and it's mostly Chinese students. Do you do everything from home, or do you actually have an office that you go into, or a classroom? Okay, so that was the end of the round. Gonna flip these over. Let's do their resolve the prophet's judgment. So again, they are between the two prophets, so they will get 1 gold. And then they are going to gain 2 silver per worker, so another 4 silver. Yeah, work from home, no commute. That part's nice. So when you say break time, do you have like scheduled breaks between classes? Is that what it is? They're going to gain victory points equal to their highest scroll row. That is just 1. They are going to gain 1 per gatekeeper. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Per Levite, 2. Per scribe, 1. The rightmost blessing is at 4. 4. Golden spaces on the altar, 2. 2. And then shuffle their focus and stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Then over to me. So use farmers and labor. So first it is the preparing for the Sabbath. So 1, I'm going to get 3 bumps here. 1, 2, 3, which gives me a purple blessing and a food. Oh, dang, I'm very good on food. Yep, vacant time. It's a whole day schedule, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, that's a real long day. Waiting for someone to book. Oftentimes it's full and stressful. Okay, so you're like one-on-one with students. It's not like a you to a class of 30 or whatever. I assume is what that means by waiting for somebody to book. This, I get to return this guy and reuse him, and so now I either use him as a farmer or a laborer, and I'm definitely going to do laborer. Is it even worth this? Like, it is 2 points. I don't know that 2 points is worth it. Technically, it's 3 points if I tuck the gatherer, but I probably won't. It's probably not worth tucking her when other things. Honestly, I think I'm going to get the gold. I think I'm going to just slam the people that I have up top. So I'm going to get the gold and 2 silver. Okay. Resolve the prophet's judgment. So I am in between them, so I get a wood. Oh, what is the crowns? One-on-one, the kids and teens are stressful ones, and the adults are 30 plus. I can see that for sure. Oh, what's this crown? I don't know. I was curious of that too. I have no idea what that is. Does this tell me? I'll click on something and hope it doesn't break. Here's my guess. Paul probably set up something that I have no idea. Because it says Ken Pat is number 1 and Michael is number 2. So Pat, I don't know where you are. You must be number 3 and it doesn't show. But I don't have any idea what that is. Oh, hang on. I'm going to click on this. No, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so I got this from the prophet's judgment. Pay 1 food per worker, excluding Levites. So Levites don't have to, scribes don't have to, so I only have to pay 1, 2, 3 food. Tuck required cards and score the tuck cards. So, I mean, now is the time. Although, let's think about this. If I tuck this teacher, how many times can I make it to the top row? Because I want to make it maybe I don't tuck the teacher. So I'm going to have 1, 2 permanent blue banners. And I want to do that top row here, here, and here if possible. That's 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're not going to tuck the teacher. We're going to tuck I can do the soldier instead. Yeah, we're going to tuck the soldier instead. So that'll be 6 in itself. And then, so 6, and then one of these makes 7. We're going to try it. I hope this works. Yeah, Pat, I don't know. I guess you just need to be better. But I really have no idea what any of that is. So there's something when I click on it that says top fans. It also has experience. So, oh, here we go. Top fans. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get leader? How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience. Here's how to get them. Send live chat messages. Send super. I don't know. I guess it's just from chatting. But Pat, you chat a lot, so I really don't have any idea. Okay. I'm going to score less now to hopefully score more later. That's the thought. It's how many less points? It's 3 less points. We're going to see. We're going to see if this pays off. I would also blame Paul. Honestly, I blame Paul for everything. Okay, so I'm going to tuck these 2. So first is my big point score. So this is the one I scored 2 times. So it is 1 point plus the number of scribes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 10. Yeah, plus 1, 10. So that is 20 points. So other boo-boo in comparison. My purple blessing is at 6. And my red blessing is at 4. Okay. Shuffle this, form a new draw pile, and I'll draw 1 character in round Paul. I'm not a top fan. Ouch. Oh, yeah. I should have 6 cards because, the teacher. I was going to say, I'm supposed to end with a card. Okay. That's that. That's that. That is that. Oh, and then altar leader, I get a worker. Oh, and during the Sabbath, I was supposed to get to and make a trade, and holy crap. This was on top. This was here. What one was here? shoot. These were in my hand. Oh, it was this one. Okay. Well. I don't have this to sell. I could sell the gold. Being a coin short. Oh, hang on. I screwed this up during the first round, but when does this happen? Use farmers and resolve the prophet's judgment. Oh, okay. No, I did not screw it up. I was going to say, because the altar leader, I could use this, but no. It's some of these will give a worker. Dang it. I'm a gold short. I can get another worker here. I'm just trying to think, what are the ways I can get workers? I can put something up here. Okay. I am going to just buy one worker. I could also get the fish gate. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm going to have bought one worker. Which, that would have happened here, so we'll just have gotten another gold and 2 coins. Okay. Now this would be tucked and everything is good. Okay. Now I'm back on track. Sorry about that. Have you noticed when we get older, our patience with tech goes down fast? I don't even know tech's... I can tell you for me, my patience goes super down. Like, I dread when there's like new updates and I'm like, I have to figure out what's new on this update. And most of the time it's something minimal. Most of the time it's something I'm not going to use, right? But yeah, I definitely feel that. Okay, now we are good. Okay. Okay, what I would like to do is claim a bunch of stuff up there. Which means I need 6 gold. And I've lost track of what all I've tucked. I also need food. Nope, I got a couple food here. I've lost track of what all I have tucked. I have my teacher in hand. So what do I need 7. So it's 3, 4, 5. It's 6. So I need 1 more. So maybe I should like just work on getting some gold first. I don't actually know how. What if I use... Let's put this down. Actually, let's put this down. I'm going to use 3 silver. To do this trade for 2 brown. You know what, I have to see if I got the guy that sold brown. That's the guy that buys gold, so I can't buy any more gold. Okay. I cannot buy any more gold. There's only 2 more gold to get on the... There's 3 more gold. If I spend 3 turns getting gold and then 3 turns going up there, I guess. Seems... it takes up my life. I hate it. I legit have to keep learning this stuff. That's why I got into board games, get away from the tech. Understand. Alright, sorry. I'm just trying to think here. I think I'm going to be... I can spend 3 turns just getting the gold that's on the board. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. I legitimately don't see... It's what else would I do? Oh, these need to be moved. This is at 17 and this is at 7. Yeah, because I'm not doing enough red stuff to matter. Actually, not at all. So, let's do this. I'm just gonna spend 3 banners to get this gold here. And I'll get an orange blessing. That's it. Simple turn. Over to them. Oh, I was supposed to be first. They definitely have 5 gold. I think they also have the Valley Gate. They do, so it costs them 4 gold. They're going to get 2, or 4 silver. They're going to get 2 gold. They got 2 golds. They're going to build from here to this one. Cost them 1 more gold. And they get a gold back. Okay. Over to me. Bum. I guess. I guess this is it, right? So I'm going to spend 3 turns getting gold. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm sorry, at the end I went back, but I would have at least spent a silver to get a brown cube because it would have given me the silver back from here. Okay, so let's play this one. Oh yeah, there was something I was going to do to get another person. But I can't put 4 people in there, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just clear this one. 4, and I get an orange blessing there. I'll do this trade. It cost me 2. Yeah, cost me 2. 1 going to the muster gate, which is up there. To get a white and a brown. And then I get a silver back. Okay. Over to them. They have 3 to spend to get a person. And they're going to build a gate. Starting at the muster, coming around the dung gate. So they'll get this, spend an extra 2, and build the dung gate here. That gives them a tent bump, which is a purple blessing, which then is a red bump, which is another purple blessing. Excuse me, I said red, purple bump. Okay. All right, and then do I have, let me see here. Let's see, do I have, no, I think I just get the gold. That's, it's the path I'm on. Whoops, that's not the one. This is the one. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 3, 4. I still haven't. This is what I'm doing. Well, hang on. This can get me a gold. How can I get the person? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I do this, I have enough for this. I have enough for this, which gives me a gold, but I need a way to get a person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it's possible. Bummer. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I'm just going to clear this. Take those. Get a purple blessing. Oh, hang on. A purple blessing gives me a bump here. Just 2 food. I still don't think it's possible. It's okay. We're just going to do that. My oldest is super excited for that Clash board game. I didn't back it. Clash board game. I don't know what game you're... what do you guys think of Clash? Clash of Clans. Got it. I see. Following back up, Pat. I haven't looked into it, to be honest with you. Okay, this trade here, I might as well do it. We will sell. We'll sell it all. This, so that is 6, 7, 8, 3, 5. Okay. Sorry, that was it for my turn there. He has 2 coins. Just gonna get a gold. And then he's got a worker, got a gold. He's going to get the lowest scroll space. So that is here. It will only cost him 1 gold because this row is filled. He gets 1 point. Now over to me, and let's start doing this. When I did that trade, I should have gotten 1 extra gold. Or silver, excuse me. Alright, I'm going to place the teacher. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banners. So we are just going to follow this path to here. And that takes 2 gold. And I get a blessing from here. And then I will do this trade. Let's sell it all for food and get 8 money. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 more for doing the trade. Okay. They don't have any silver. Oh, they didn't have any silver here. They should have gotten 2 silver, which they would have then spent 1 for a purple blessing. Okay. Just 1 worker, so they do have 2 of this. So looking from here, they are going to clear this, cost them an extra gold. They're going to build this. That gives them 3 gold. And another gold and a silver. That was pretty good for them. Okay. We each got 2 turns left. Let's just put this one down here. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue banners. So I'm going to trace this up to this spot here. Pay 2 more gold. And then I'll just do this trade, sell this. I'm going to get 3 gold out of it since I get an extra gold here. Over to them. They've only got 2 gold. They'll get a bump. They get a worker. Now they have 2 workers, 2 gold. They're going to do the topmost scroll. There are 3 choices, so the leftmost. So they do have to pay. They can go through their own. They have to pay me 2 silver. I think they pay, or does the bank pay? They must pay 1 silver to use white workers. You gain silver from the main supply for each year from the main supply. Okay. This row's not filled, so it cost them 2 gold to do that. Which is good, because had they taken this one, I would have cried. Because that's my next move, my last move. So I'm going to put this here and send this worker on. When I placed this one, I should have gotten another blessing. And I'm going to get the points now before I forget. So it's 7 points. 6, 7. Because I think I'm supposed to gain them immediately. And then I have to pay them a coin and the bank a coin to go up this path here. And I get 1 point for that. And my last 2 gold. And then I might as well just do this trade. I'm pretty sure it comes out a positive if I spend it. So let's spend 6 to get 6 food. And that's it. I do think the last thing I technically could have done, I had 7 banners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Before I placed this, I could have spent this here to get an additional 3 banners. Using 2 of those banners here to get a worker, and then the other banners to send that up. It's not much. It gives me a silver now, and then now that we flip over to preparing for the Sabbath, I get to bring a worker back, which down here for 8 gold and 2 silver is just a little bit more victory points. 1, I think 1 2/3. Technically you got a silver, so I guess it was worth 2 victory points. That's it, though. Oh, we didn't do their last turn. They can do the top trade. Well, actually, they own the Watergate, so they can do the bottom trade. Cost 3. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, and they get a food, which is a silver. Okay, their last action, they don't have 2, they don't have 0 to 1. Ooh, no. No. 1, 2, 3. What a terrible last action for them. For me. That was enough for them to pass me here. Anyway, ultimately not going to be a massive deal. That's it. So now we prepare for the Sabbath. So I will get 3 bumps. 1, 2, 3. Get a silver. I get a red blessing, but my blessings are max, so that is a bump here. Then that orange one is a bump, so just 1 more. So yeah, they like sweeped in right at the end there. What else happens on prepare for the Sabbath? Oh, I already used my farmer there. I get 2 silver. Nobody built this. I'm going to take this silver. I get 2 silver, and I can use one of these trades. I'm going to spend the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get 6 food, just because it comes out ahead. Oh, and I get a coin for trading. I didn't do that when I did my last turn. So that was that. Did that. Used my farmer and laborer. Now I pay 1 food per worker. So I have my just 1, 2, 3. So these guys being free really paid off. Oh, pizza. Might as well order one. I love making personal pizza. You know what? We buy, like, at Walmart, it's like a 3-pack of, like, the pizza crusts that are this big, you know? Um, and we make that, I'm going to say roughly once a week, because it's just cheap, right? So it's the pizza crust, right? We always have marinara sauce or pizza sauce, same thing. Sprinkled mozzarella cheese, because yeah, exactly, sprinkled mozzarella cheese, because kids will just eat that straight up, so we have to have that at the house. And then we always have pepperonis. Lacey and I eat way more pepperonis than we probably should. But yeah, we'll make those pizzas at least once a week for sure. Speaking of pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Zombicide, that's awesome. I shouldn't have talked in the middle of doing everything. I just paid the food. That's it. Oh, and then resolving the prophet's judgment. I'm in between, so I lose 2 points. Boom, boom. Okay, let's do their side real quick, and then we'll do final scoring. We're going to resolve their prophet's judgment. They're in between. They're going to get a gold. That's it. Gain 2 silver per worker. This, gain victory points for the highest scroll, so 2 here. 1, 2. For their gatekeepers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. For their scribes, 2. Levites, 2. Rightmost blessing, 5. 5. Golden spaces on the altar track, 4. Okay, that is that. My end scoring, so I need to tuck one of my cards. It's for sure going to be the teacher. I'm going to throw out Ezra and Nehemiah over here. So, first I have my big score, the scholar. So, 1 plus 1 per scribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 26, 6, 83. This one, both of these are max, so that is 12 points. 85. And then this, I have my top row, so 4 points each, so 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then on to final scoring. I'm almost certain that I probably crushed them. But let's see. So they're going to convert everything, 1 gold into 3 silver. So that is that 16? 16 silver. They get 1 victory point per 5 silver left over. 5, that's 4 victory points. 3, 4. For being the altar leader, took it at the end there. 1, 2, 3. Their walls and gates, so 4 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 4. 2, 2, 4. 2, 3, 5. 3. Okay. Victory points from scribes, so it is just the ones on the side. Oh, I shorted them. I only said they got 2. They should have had 4 for that being their tallest scribe. So they got 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. That's it for them. So they haven't even passed me for my final scoring. Don't call it. Oh. Okay. Let me do my final scoring. So you convert everything to silver. So this is 3 silver. There's 3. food is 2 each. Let me just do it this way. Yeah, 2 silver each, so that's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, so 8 points. 2 per development. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 points. 19. Not the altar leader. I didn't build a single wall or gate. Not. Scribes and tile bonuses. So this is an obscene amount of points. So this row is 4 points each. So 16, 19, 22, 25, 31, 33. And then this, a point per scribe on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 60. This for sets of blessings, so it's 6 points. 6. Scribes on the top. 8. And everything that's not these guys. Can't remember how many you start with. I think 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. I feel like I cheated. That score is obscene. 189. I'll have to go back and make sure I didn't do something wrong. I may have missed a couple tent movements for them. Would not have affected my score at all. Man, I think I just I got lucky that there were just a lot of synergies out there that worked really well. Getting scribes free, getting the blessings for each scribe placed, and then right, these two had to do with trading. This one scored a ton of points, right? So it scored how many? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 this round, 10 last round, 5 the round before. So what is that? 27 just from this tile alone. And that's just the scoring condition on it. Take it easy, Ken. That was interesting. That was a complete wrecking. I mean, I don't think I made any major mistakes. You know, there could have been a minor something. I forgot to pay 1 gold here or something like that. Yeah, I guess I did the right call. At the beginning of the game, I was like not sure if I go the red strategy or I go the blue strategy. And I ultimately went the blue strategy because of this. And then just basically sticking every guy up there, right? It was a lot of points, and I didn't have to feed them, so I was able to just keep focusing on that instead of feeding people. That was an interesting game for sure. That was my highest score. So most of the time, I score. I'm gonna say I'm usually right up here, around 130. You know, I have to look to see what my previous highest is, but it's normally around 130. Normally, I feel like I might have messed up something they did, because I feel like normally the hard scores around, I'm going to say 100 to 110. So I very well could have missed a couple of their bumps from not having trades, which gives them stuff. Yeah, but they also just didn't do anything that stopped me. That was part of the thing. Like, literally every time. If you look at all the tiles they took, the only 3 they took, not a single one is one that I would have gone for my strategy. I mean, it's one of my problems with this AI or this solo is it just does random stuff and then it's like, oh, here's its score, but it never really does anything. I guess it built a ton that didn't really do much for it, right? Like, if you look at it, this dung gate here didn't give it any extra bonuses by placing next to it. This one falls in that category. Those all connected things. I don't know. I feel like building is like very rewarding when the human player does it, and not as much for them. But yeah, that was Ezra and Nehemiah. Really, I enjoy this game. Haven't played it in a few months, and I'm glad I did. I'm just like so thinking back on my score. I legitimately don't think I cheated. I mean, I got a lot of score from this ending, but it's what I spent. I spent my entire last round getting these 3, right? I just got gold to get those 3, and those 3 alone were worth the 12 points plus 15 is 27, plus 8 is 35, plus 6 is 41. So my entire last round got me 41 points, not counting, well, yeah, and then also tucking the teacher, but not like counting that kind of stuff. Oh, and then I was able to like do a lot of trades to, I mean, I got, what did I say, 8 points or 10 points from that? I don't know. It was interesting. It was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys jumping in and chatting and talking to me throughout it. And yeah, I'll be back doing my solo streams. I really enjoy it. Enjoy playing these games and enjoy the company along the way. So that's all I've got for this one. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us, help our channel grow. See you all in the next one.